One that you wanna listen to. One that you wanna listen to. One that you wanna listen to.
This is James Appleton reporting for TV, Manchester Underground Rap. Today, I'm back in central Manchester with another very special guest of mine. We've got Dilligent Fingers. How you doing, bro? Thank you for coming along today and speaking to myself and also the fans at TV. Well, you're a very busy man. You've got a lot of material out. So can you tell us a bit about what you're doing at the moment?
At the moment, just got an album out with two of my friends. We call ourselves the Black Widow Night Fighters. Straight hip hop album that's just come out on my label, Spinal Records. I've also got a mixtape that I'm also working on that's coming out soon with my friend Ed Excel, who you might know of. Also got a production album of all my tracks featuring loads of different MCs from Manchester, Sheffield, London, Birmingham, Nottingham as well as doing quite a lot of drum and bass MCing and DJing as well. So yeah, quite busy.
You're a busy man. I mean, you cover a wide genre of music. I mean, you do drum and bass, which I mean I like. I must say I like my drum and bass. So I mean, do you do hip hop as well, grime, that type of thing?
Well, not necessarily grime. I'm not a grime head really, but hip hop. I produce dubstep as well as drum and bass and hip hop as well. So try and keep it broad. More, I'd rather say hip hop, drum and bass, and experimental music rather than just like dubstep or grime or anything like that. Just try and keep my options open. Do you know what I mean? Try and spread those kind of wings. You know what I mean?
So what's inspired you, man, to get this far? I mean, you've done well, I must say, you know, because you've got so much going on. I mean, there's a lot of work behind all that, you know.
Just love of music, just love of doing what I do, really. Just love of sound, just love of the art of writing lyrics, putting them on a track, recording. I'm very big into like recording music, recording different artists, and getting those kind of techniques down. But more just for the love. I'm a humble person, do you know what I mean? As long as I'm doing what I love, then I'm all right, really. I don't mind if I'm just still doing what I'm doing 10 years from now, really. Obviously, I want to be respected, but in terms of fame and stuff like that, as long as people appreciate what I'm doing and like what I'm doing and respect it, then I'm happy, man.
That's good as well. I mean, you're a passionate man, which is good. I mean, you're loving what you're doing. I mean, so I mean, like, how long does it take you to sort of get all this together? I mean, the beats is a massive thing. I always look for the beats in music. I mean, I always think if you've got a good beat, you've got a good track. I mean, I've noticed a lot of like the chart stuff as well. A lot of it's crap, but I mean, it's commercial. A lot of it's just got a commercial ring to it. But I mean, you know, are you looking maybe this year to get some big collabs going, maybe get some live performances going, that type of thing?
Well, it seems to be going that way. Definitely, it's not necessarily something that I've been looking for, but it seems to be going that way. I mean, a lot of people have started hooking up with me from like London, like I said, London, Birmingham, Nottingham, like Gadget the Wordsmith from down in London. He's got his own outfit, Millennium Jazz, out there. Also, I do a lot of work with a guy called Dweller from Bolton, who set up Organics Hip Hop, which is basically someone that people donate a track, and then loads of MCs are able to put themselves forward. We pick a topic, and then each one has got to write 16s. They all get clubbed together and sort of like put onto a video, and then everyone votes. And I've like, since getting involved with that, I've been able to hook up with a lot of people that are passionate about what they do, really, and it's sort of come from that, really. Do you know what I mean? But like, also, hopefully, there's going to be some shows coming up in the near future, this year or next year. You know, I'm just, if it comes to me, then great. But because I've got so much going on, I've not really got the time to like go out there and actually look for that kind of thing and stuff. But it's really nice. It's really good. It's really positive what's actually going on. So I'm happy, man. Definitely.
It's just nice to see Manny getting off the ground for a change, because you know it's been quiet for so many years, but things are starting to hit home now a lot more than what they were, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, big shout to Grid City Productions, Ben B and 3D. They're starting to push hip hop and put on nights. They had the night not long ago, the hip hop lock-in that was at the Attic not long ago, and that went really well. Again, big shout to Dweller and all the Organics hip hop crew for providing another platform for people. Like we've had people like from America getting involved with that kind of project as well. You know what I mean? So it's really good. Big shout out to Don't Flop as well. All of them lot providing another platform. As long as there's platforms there for people to be able to jump on and get their stuff heard, it can only be a good thing. Like yourselves, like provided like all these interviews and videos and stuff, everything that you're doing for people that want to get more exposure and get themselves out there. As long as people are there to be able to provide that service for people, then, you know what I mean, it's got to be all good, man. It's got to be all good.
What I love about this channel is the fact that, like yourself, you're an artist. I mean, everybody's contributing in some shape or form, you know. We've got DJs here, we've got producers, you know, we've got singers even. You know, it's just nice to see this thing finally kicking off, and we're also ready as well to nearly ready to cut a deal with YouTube, and then we can start getting lots of gigs going and start getting a regular thing going, you know. So we're getting there. We're just building the foundations, so we just build upon them, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's only so long that like Manchester can sort of live under the shadow of like London. There's so much talent, so much talent that's out there in Manchester and the surrounding areas of Manchester, and it usually gets overlooked because they don't have a certain sound or anything. But that's the beauty of Manchester. We have our own sound, we have our own style of doing things, and the more and more people pay attention to it, the more and more exposure we'll get, and the more and more people from Manchester and surrounding areas will feel that urge to actually push themselves and get themselves out there. Any way I can help to do that, which is why I've done this production album. Do you know what I mean? I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to help with it, man. So it's about time that Manchester starts getting the recognition that it deserves, you know?
That's it as well. And the one thing about Manny is, I mean, I'm sure you'll agree, Manny's got something about it that can't be taken. I mean, really, in a way, Manny's stubborn because we never give in. I mean, it's like in London, okay, they've got the producers and the managers, and everyone's sort of gone down there, but we've got something, we've got a spark, and we're about to hit the ignition, and that is something that no one will ever take away, and that's what we're searching for, you know.
Yeah, no, the fire's been there for years. For years, it's been there. But like I said, we've been living under the shadow of like London for too long. But now, like shouts to Mayhem, shouts to Connect Forge, you know what I mean? Shouts to all the people that have carried on doing what they're doing. Shouts to Shifty especially, man. Like I'm so glad that he's all right after his accident, and soon he's got to be back out there. Do you know what I mean? Blowing up the scene as he usually does, and as well as myself, Ed Excel, loads of people in Manchester. There's too many names to mention, man, but we have got such a big, good melting pot of people out there. Got to give a shout to my boy Frisco as well, Ellis Mead, New Blood, Meeting Martin, all of them crews there that are making moves and starting to get recognition. The fire has been burning for years, and now people are got to start feeling it. So get ready, man. Get ready. Get me.
I know for a fact by the end of this year, or maybe 2011, I know for a fact that we'll be out there. We're almost there now, but I mean it's about time that, you know, Manny gets the credit it deserves, you know. And I've been ready for this for such a long time, and I know it's coming. So what I'll say to all you haters out there, whether you be at home now or whether you're in London or wherever you are, Manny's will have it stay real soon, and we all know that. And you'll never take the passion away from Manny, because Manny deserves to get where it needs to get. That's right, you know.
Definitely, most definitely. Just look out, man. Just look out. I'm not even gonna hype it up. Just look out. Just look out, man. You'll see the proof is definitely in the pudding, and we've got good puddings, man. Like Mr. Kipling, exceedingly good puddings, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. So. Exceedingly good. Always the best. We always finish last, but we always turn out the best in the end. Well, I want to thank you, bro, for coming along and speaking at myself and the fans at Mer TV. Also, check out this guy. He's going to be stepping in a minute and dropping a few bars, but look out for this guy. You know, anybody out there, singers, DJs, producers, hook up with this guy. You know, give him some time, collab with him, talk to him. This guy, you know, will talk back. That's what it's all about. That's what Mer TV is. It's about collabing and getting the word out there. Never forget that. I want to thank all the fans for supporting myself on Mer TV and spreading the love across Manny. I love you all for that, and I respect you. And big ups to this guy who's going to be stepping in now.